The trailer for Digimon Time Stranger dropped last week. There's not a whole lot about the story revealed in the trailer other than there's going to be an apocalypse that's going to happen with two parallel worlds and you have to fight along anomalies known as Digimon. And in the trailer it looks like they're going to be going in between different worlds and just Tokyo by itself. I'm going to assume they're going to be going in between the human world and the digital world. It looks like there's going to be Trailmons in there, so that might be kind of like a fast travel system. And in one of the shots, the main character just has a gun. As far as I know, this is the first main character to have a gun. I don't read Liberator, but hey, maybe there's one in there. As far as I know, this is the first main character to have a gun. And it looks like there's going to be otherworldly creatures other than Digimon. I do appreciate when Digimon lore introduces other beings that's not just Digimon. Like, I love Tamers. I do love the idea behind the D-Reapers. I love the idea behind the Eaters in Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. And I like the Kinzoku in Digimon Survive. Speaking of Cyber Sleuth, it does look like they reused the animations from Cyber Sleuth, but updated the graphics, which I do appreciate because it does keep a bit of familiarity for players, especially since Cyber Sleuth is kind of the reason why Digimon has seen a resurgence here in the West. So probably a good idea to keep things at least a little bit familiar as far as Digimon story games go. They show Agumon going through all his evolutions, including up to Omegamon, which, don't get me wrong, I love Omegamon as much as the next guy, but I feel like what Bandai is trying to do is trying to make Omegamon the poster child for Digimon. I don't want to see Omegamon for each and every entry for Digimon. If you keep making Omegamon an integral part of each entry in Digimon, it's going to get tiring at some point. Like, I get that Omegamon is nostalgia bait. There's definitely other Digimon that can be used to fulfill that same nostalgic bait. And I'm just kind of tired of the Royal Knights in general. Like, I love the Royal Knights, don't get me wrong, but I'm kind of tired of them being integrated into each and every story. It's fine to have them in the game, just don't make them an integral part of the game, of the story. Or if you're going to do that, let's make it so that the Royal Knights go to the digital world, Elated, and meet the Olympus 12. Which, if you all remember, years ago, they announced a new Digimon story game that involved the Olympus 12. I'm wondering if Digimon Olympus became Digimon Time Stranger. If that's the case, that would be amazing. But you know what's also being released later this year? The Switch 2. Now, it's not mentioned on the bottom where you see Xbox, PlayStation, and Steam, but with how chummy Nintendo and Bandai have been with the Digimon property since 2019, I think that's a good shot. This is going to be a launch title for the Switch 2. The stars are perfectly aligned for these two to come out the exact same time. I honestly think this is going to be a launch title for the Switch 2. Do not take that as gospel truth. This is just a theory. This is just what I think might happen. I think that it's going to be a launch title, but I do not know for certain. Do not take that as gospel truth. But let me know if I missed anything in this trailer down below in the comment section. And while you're down there, subscribe to the channel. Don't worry about my finger. I did a dumb earlier today. My name is Vincent, and I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.